his children.
Let me ask you this, because at first we were talking to Shay, and Shay was like, "Oh, well, I don't care if he makes 40,000," and then 5 minutes later, it comes out that it was 60 to 70,000, and then a little later, it was the owner of the damn McDonald's franchise, right? So shout out to Shay. I'm misquoting her, I'm just teasing, but usually women have a salary requirement. That's a harsh word, but let's just call it a salary requirement for their husband. And usually that's kind of pegged kind of towards what the women themselves are making.
Yeah.
And a lot of what economists just to back up, what economists will tell you guys is that if you have a daughter, you really want her to be shorter. You want her to be shorter because if you have a daughter and she's 5'11" or 6'1", 6 foot, then when she puts on heels, now she's 6'3", and most women are going to want to look up at their husbands, and it's going to be very difficult for your daughter who's 5'11" or 6 foot. It's going to be difficult for her to find men that she wants, right? Whereas if she's shorter, the woman herself might want to be taller, but if she's 5'5", a lot of men are gonna qualify for her. And so, Black Beauty, I guess what I'm asking is, since you're making so much, since you're making six figures, is it difficult for you?
What you just did, don't do that to me.
What did I do?
You just said that, and I don't want to even say it out loud. The kind of woman.
Wait. First of all, you say you don't want to say it out loud. You said it. I don't know you. Wait.
As a qualifier.
Wait. Let me tell the chat. I don't know you. All right. So you said that you don't want it said out loud. The only reason I know it is because you said it out loud.
I did.
All right. So you're telling me don't say it out loud. You don't want it said out loud, but I only said it out loud because you said it out loud. That's number one. And so I guess what I'm just asking is, do you have like a range for your husband, or are you also going to be like Shay and say that you're good with a man making $41,000 a year?
Well, I don't want to put numbers in the air because I think that it's really depending upon where you live, the standard of lifestyle, what you're expecting in your life.
I was asking for you. I'm saying for you.
Jack.
Guys, listen. I'll just keep asking the question.
Don't let me do this. This man just said she really is beautiful, but her mindset is not for me. And I want to know what he means by that, because my mindset is to stay home.
All right, Black Beauty. Let's do this. You're up here with me.
Yeah.
All right, you're up here with me. The chat is going to be the chat. Sometimes, let's be honest with you, Black Beauty. Sometimes they come for me. Yeah. All right. I've seen somebody just call me Dr. Boyce. All right. You don't see me responding. Me and you were having a conversation. Okay, all right. Okay. All right. Now, the question is, would you, like Shay said, would you be fine with a man who's making $41,000 a year?
No, I haven't made that since I was 20. My first offer out the gate was 40.
Awesome. Okay. How much do you want your future husband to make? Kind of what's the minimum?
I mean, if it depends on how far in the future, but if we're talking about, I'm trying to get married within the year. And so based on, I hate to put numbers out there, man. Seriously, I don't. And
Why?
Because in my world, in your world, and in most Black excellence world, this is not a high number. But when I put this out here, it's going to make it seem as though I don't give a damn. But what I do want is I want an emperor, I want a conqueror, and I want a fierce type of man. So I'm looking for a man that makes at least 250.
250. Listen.
And I don't think that's unreasonable for me. I'm in a city where they make that. Like one of my boys, he's the second in command at the Department of Finance, Black man. He makes that, but you know why I won't date? He took me out when I was 20 years old to the Four Seasons. The reason why I won't date him today is he has a 2-year-old baby with an Armenian chick from work who finessed him into having his baby. Forget it, it's over.
Why is it over?
Because I don't want to be the, first of all, that I don't care what color she is, that's baby's mother.
Uh-huh.
Second of all, I don't want to have to take care of her kid. I'm not doing it. Sorry.
Does he have custody of his kid?
Yes, he does. And he pays her the max, $4,000 a month he pays her. He
has custody and she has visitation?
Pretty much. It's like that now. The kid is with him mostly. And if it's not with him, it's with his mother. So to me, hey.
Gotcha.
And
Okay.
I actually I specifically reached out to him and like when COVID hit because I said if I want to be protected by a man, this man loves me. He's a great man. He's wonderful. I haven't spoken to him in years, but he's somebody that I know. There was a time, So I contacted him. Yeah, had a few conversations. Yes, the Armenian was hot. I'm not gonna lie. She was giving Kim Kardashian vibes, and that's a damn shame. It's a damn shame that she didn't stick around to raise that baby with him, and she's getting $4,000 a month, and I gotta come and deal with that. That is a problem for me. That's $4,000 that leaves our household every month for her mistakes and for your mistakes. So go live with her. Have your mother take care of her baby. I'm not doing it. Sorry, it's not enough money. Maybe if he was a multimillionaire, then it would make sense. But at the kind of salary he's making, to be parting ways with $4,000 a month for some chick that just basically finessed him for his black baby, no.
Got you. So basically, you're looking for a woman, a man, like a husband, to kind of take care of you, so that you can kind of work for him or his business, his enterprise.
Sure. I'll do any work he asks me to do. I'm pretty much very savvy when it comes to business. I have my real estate license. I do a lot of different things. I can do a lot of different things. So for me,
let me ask you this: is it worth it to you to get married to a man making $70,000 a year?
It depends on what he's embarking on. 70,000.
No, he's capped out. He's going to get a 3% raise every year.
No.
All right. Why is it not worth it? What's the cost? Why is it not worth it to marry a man making $70,000?
Ultimately, the type of lifestyle that I want to live, that I'm already living. The type of lifestyle where I kind of just pick up and go where I want, anywhere in this globe, do what I want, be where I want with my laptop.
All right, but if you had a man who was making $70,000 a year, you could still go where you want. You could still be with your laptop.
What would he be doing while I'm going where I want?
He will be working. He's got 3 weeks vacation.
That's another thing. I don't want a man who has to ask another man for vacation.
I mean, LeBron James has to ask for vacation. What are you talking about?
I mean,
he's playing in the league. What are you talking about?
Have to ask for vacation. We know that based on the schedule of the NBA that he has a certain vacation time. It's
right.
already built into the schedule. He doesn't have to ask. But I'm talking about when
wait. LeBron James, let's get this.
Your partner has to ask for the 3 weeks that you want to spend in Nigeria, and he can't.
Let's get this straight. LeBron James is an employee. LeBron James he's not a boss. So what are you talking about?
With the set schedule, we know his vacation time. I know if I'm dating an NBA dude or an NFL dude or an MLB dude, I know their vacation time based off of the season. So it's not that he has to ask for vacation, but I'm talking about the guys who don't make that much, but they make a good amount on the ordinary basis. The ones at the firm that I deal with all the time, they have to ask for vacation.
Okay, what if your husband had his own business and it made $70,000 a year? So it's his own business. He's a business owner. It makes $70,000.
There's no way in hell that's all it makes. There's no way. Where is the business? Where's the business base and what is the business?
What are you talking about? Most businesses fail to have a business that'll
shop down the block on Tompkins makes $200,000. I live in New York. I don't understand what you mean.
Listen, are you saying that there are no businesses that make $70,000 a year?
I'm just saying that we have to assess women based off of where they are.
You're talking about women. I'm talking about you. I'm trying to have a conversation with. I'm trying to have a conversation with you.
Okay, I'm in New York.
What's that?
I'm in New York.
Okay, I'm just asking.
I'm in New York. I feel like all of us, we make a certain. All right. How about this? What I say in New York is, you take salary, you take the 100,000 off.
We're kind of getting lost a little bit. Here's what I'm saying: a man who makes 70 a year, he's not gonna. You can still live the type of lifestyle that you're living right now.
There is a young Persian real estate agent that makes 65 a year and he lives very well. I would marry a man like that because I know he has the trajectory to go above and beyond. He's only 26 making that. How old is he making that? If he's 36 making that, that's not going to work. If he's 26 and I know he has the trajectory.
I'm trying to figure out why.
I'll give you why. Because, for example, in December, I was, with my mother passed away in November. I decided to go to Miami to find a condo. So from December to February, I was looking around. I have the income to qualify me for a condo, but I'm also trying to bring up my credit so I can get into the buildings I want without going to FHA, because the FHA puts me in buildings I don't want to be in. If he were a partner with me and he brought 70,000 to the table, that would not necessarily put me in a position to be in the building I want. What I'm trying to say is that even by him combining with what I have, it won't put us in any real position. We'll pretty much be in the same position I'm in now. So what's the point?
And what is wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that. I just want to be elevated. Every woman goes into marriage looking to be elevated. If I'm going to push this baby out, stripe up my body and have those scars like you talk about, which I don't have none of them right now. And if I were to have some of them, it needs to be worth something for me. After I scar up my body, pushing out 4, 5, 6 of your kids, because I'm happy to push out as many as you want, there needs to be some money for you to elevate me as a woman. And I don't think that's regular. That's regular.
That's all that I was trying to figure out, because we were kind of talking around, because first you were saying that you just wanted to be able to travel around with your laptop and this and that. Well, we got to the real reason. The real reason is because you want to be elevated.
Yes.
All right. That's
woman
every
woman does. Every woman does. That's a lie if they tell you they don't. The women who tell you they don't know they want to be elevated. Let them get into a relationship with someone who is neck and neck with them, where they have to do the 50-50 for 10 years, and they'll tell you how elevated they want to be. It's a lie.
Listen, what do you guys think? I mean, listen, a Black Beauty is saying some hardcore stuff, but she could be right. Is she right? What do you guys think? Because listen, it matters if she's right or not. Because if you are making 50,000 and Shay is working 2 jobs making 65, Shay is going to think, I make more than you. You heard her say it. I make more than you, so you are not elevating me. In fact, maybe I as a woman am elevating you, right? I make more than you. I'm elevating your lifestyle. So if you make 41,000, regardless of what Mr. Billionaire says, you know, if you make 41,000, if you make 51,000, you're not priceless at all. You're not a priceless husband. You are a worthless husband if you cannot elevate your woman, according to a Black Beauty, right? I put some words in your mouth there, but
the real estate agent said it plainly. He told one of his friends, and his friend hit me up, and he was like, yeah, this young man, you know what? He said he likes you, but what can he do for you? He lives in a studio apartment, and he makes $60,000 a year. He straight told his friend, and it's the truth. The reality is, I saw the potential in him, but even he knew that at his level, it's like, I'll have to wait for something to happen. And there's nothing wrong with waiting. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. And I'm not putting myself in a place where I don't want to work with my man. I do. But for all the work that I'm going to put into a man that's 70,000, there are men that are already doing a lot more that I can jump on. There are waves that I can jump on that are a lot more fruitful already, that I don't have to wait for, the growth of this 70,000 potential. There are other men.
Having said that, because we were kind of looking at Shay as well, I think a lot of women feel this way, and maybe it's natural. You say, well, I don't want to get tied down with this $70,000 or this $50,000 man, because like you said, there's all these other men out there. But then a woman looks up and she's 42, and where are all the men? Right? So, I mean, your point is well taken, that there are all these men who you can jump on and they can elevate you, but on a day-to-day basis, where are they?
That's not what I'm saying at all.
No, that's why I'm asking you.
Oh, where are they? Well,
I thought you said that you didn't necessarily want to be with this guy because there are other men that you could be with that would elevate you. I thought that's what you were saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that even a man knows that he is in a certain place where he can't provide for you, despite whether you see his potential. So even if you take on a young man who is making a certain amount of money, and it's less than what you're making, it's not about, to me, it's not about money, because I'm a person that—
Guys, do you hear this?
I'll walk off a job.
Guys, do you hear? She said, what did she say? She said, to me, listen to this, guys, listen. She said, this is a direct quote. She said, to me, it is not about money.
It's not.
All right. How do you people, I mean, is that consistent with what she said, 5 minutes ago, when she says that she needs to be elevated?
It's not about money. A man who's a conqueror and knows how to get out there and make something happen, he's going to always have money. It is a condition of his symptoms of being a go-getter. It has nothing to do. That's why I don't like to put numbers out there, Because if he was making 100, I'd be cool. If he was making 150, I'd be cool. That's neck and neck with what I make. If he was making 200, I'd be cool. If he was making 250, I'd be cool. If he was making 85, I'd be cool. If he was making 75 and I could see that he was going to be a mogul, I'd be cool with that too. So it's not about a number. It's about where's the fire in that man's eyes. He don't got none. I don't want to be with him.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Sounds hardcore, but I mean, sometimes the truth can be hardcore, right? I hear you. Let me see what Moon says. Moon, can you hear me? And thank you so much, Black Beauty. Really appreciate you coming out. You have everybody fascinated. From the beginning, when you pulled out the cocoa butter, everybody was like, oh man. So thank you so much for coming. I'm gonna leave you up. Do you have time?
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'll leave you up here.
I'm trying to get married, so the more men that see me, the better.
There you go. Do you have a YouTube channel?
I am a Black Beauty on YouTube. Everyone knows me.
Everyone knows. Hold up right quick. What is your what did you say your YouTube channel name was? Is it
A Black Beauty.
All right. If someone can drop her link in the chat. Drop her link in the chat.
I love y'all.
All right. Yeah,